Hello, beautiful Leos, and welcome to your self-love reading for September. Let's see. We are using the Sacred Rebels Oracle here to find out what your focus is for this reading. It says, free from judgment, free to love. What a beautiful card. It's like she has fireflies in the background there, kind of maybe even holding some and in her hands, and you can see the glow on her face. One kind of interesting thing that I thought about this week in regards to fireflies had to do with kind of a definition of happiness. And it was how we collect moments of joy throughout the day, and how those moments of joy really are like standing in a dark field and, with fireflies going off around you, and that, it's those moments of joy that kind of spark. They're very ethereal. They don't, joy is not something that is sustainable beyond those moments, right? But collectively, when you acknowledge them throughout the day as they're happening, they give you that overall sense of happiness, right? So if you find yourself in a dark field, start looking for those fireflies, collect those. And, if you collect them in a jar and you're holding them up, they're gonna, that glow on her face that you see there, that's happiness. That's that, sense of happiness. Combined together, those moments of joy are what produce this greater feeling, overall feeling. So anyway, that's just something interesting that I've been thinking about, meditating on this week. So, free from judgment and free to love. Let's find out a little bit more let's find out a little bit about what is happening on the shadow side here. We've got the Sun and Moon Tarot, and this side is representing kind of the shadow work that you're doing currently. Ace of Cups. Okay, looks like there's new beginning, and new beginning possibly in love. Now, this is a self-love reading, but it doesn't mean that it all comes out in the same. It all comes out about just self-love. If you're working on relationships, love relationships, friendships, family, it could mean any of those. Ooh, pleasure. Nice. But you have, let's see, you've got the Ace of Cups, the Fool, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So it looks like what you're working on involves, kind of lifelong ambitions here. You've got the Ace of Cups, which represents, to me, you wanting a new beginning in love. You've got the Fool here, which is what's you're ready to take on. Sorry, let's start over. You have the Ace of Cups, and this to me represents you wanting a new beginning in love. Okay, and the universe is here to grant you your wish. The Fool card represents a new beginning, taking that leap of faith. And certainly with the Ace of Cups, that's true. You also have Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, which we'll talk about those two in a second as well. But the Fool is really, it's a major arcana card, right? And so this is something that to me, this is where I'm picking up this idea that this is something you're thinking about, kind of like over your lifetime, or lifetimes, plural. Just your purpose and how, love fits into that, how your material wealth fits into that, and then just how, you know, we've got Six of Cups, which is representing pleasure. It's also a little bit nostalgic, so you're kind of thinking about your past and past relationships, perhaps, past successes, past happiness, joy, what gives you pleasure. So these are all things that you are currently working on your shadow side, and you are ready to, like I said, take a leap of faith and work on these things, certainly. The Wealth card, the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like this is a goal that you have for yourself. You'd like to be financially stable and to be in a position where that is something that you can share with another person. Specifically, that could be for one of you, it could be for more than one person. Just take it as it resonates. But in this card, I'm working with two people here. But yeah, you want something that you've grown to the point, in terms of your wealth, your material wealth, you've grown it to the point where, it can be shared with somebody else, and that it's strong enough and stable enough to take, the responsibility of both people, if that makes sense. Yeah, so. And then we also talked about the pleasure of the Six of Cups. I love this card. You got two people splashing around at each other, and the light at the moon. It's just a beautiful card. So simple pleasures, happiness. This is also known as kind of the nostalgia card, because Six of Cups in traditional tarot talks about, past loves, or returning, someone returning from your past. A lot of times people say that about the card. But to me, this is just about simple pleasures and being able to look back and to recognize what those are. And in terms of relationship, also who those people were that gave you the most happiness in your life. And those connections, right? And I'm getting physical connections here, not just, not just like a social connection or a love connection, but there's there's some play going on here, which is giving me that physical connection. And that could be because of, it could be you thinking about this because of kind of where we are right now, a little bit isolated. If you haven't been able to connect with anybody, physical touch is a tough one right now because of the pandemic. So I'm picking that up a little bit. Now we're going to turn to the traditional Rider-Waite deck to get some advice. And this is like that position was your shadow side, and now we're going to ask about your the light side of things. So guidance from the tarot about this freedom from judgment, freedom to love. Let's find out a little bit more, like what guidance do they have for you in this situation to help you move forward the best possible outcome. All right, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Cups so far. Any other cards of advice that you have for Leo regarding this freedom from judgment, freedom to love? What can you tell us about the work that they're doing? Okay, slowly but surely. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody coming in, but You're being advised either to take things slowly or to look for someone in your life who is very respectful and wanting to take things slowly with you. All right, I'm going to take the top card from this pile, but okay, and that card too. But the rest of these cards don't fit. They are, let's see. Oh, yeah. Don't you love it when that happens? You got the Fool twice. That's awesome. And you also got the 10 of Pentacles again, followed by the Sun card. So the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck. So you are definitely moving in the right direction. Well, let's talk first about the 9 of Pentacles. So this speaks to this, what this whole reading is about really, and that is self-love and self-care. Is that you are on your way to your goals, the things that you've been thinking about, this new love, this wealth that you're hoping for, and these simple pleasures that you're, thinking about, considering, reminiscing about, I should say. These all start with a person who is stable and independent and self-sufficient and can enjoy the fruits of their labors, right? So here, this is sometimes called the single ladies card, but it's this energy that you're being invited to emulate. So by focusing on yourself and focusing on your accomplishments and, just enjoying the life that you've created for yourself, in that, you will attract that new beginning in love, for example. And, you're, like I said, you're on the right track here. To your wealth. You're right at the 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles popped out as well. So, and you're in a position to be able to think about and consider things, right? To enjoy things, be grateful for them, reminisce in those, past events, for example. A great card. And you also have the 4 of Cups. So, you had the Ace of Cups, where the universe is, to me, it reads in, on the shadow side there, that it's something that you've been considering, that you would love to have a new beginning in love. However, in 4 of Cups, you're not able to see the universe offering you a brand new cup of love if you are focused on, those cups from the past, meaning those love relationships from the past. So the other thing that this could also mean is that it's not just past cups of love, it's also your current cups of love, right? So if you have family members or, lovers, or you're in, in a relationship where, you don't, like, these are either not serving you well, or you've been so focused on them, especially if you have children. It's hard to see beyond your children because they really do absorb so much of your time and attention and energy, right? And love. So it's hard to notice when there is other love approaching you. Love that could be fulfilling in a new way, a different way, that new beginning in love, for example. So this is just kind of a cautionary tale here that you might be too focused on the other loves in your life to be able to recognize the new opportunity. So here you have it again. So not just new beginning in love, but you also have the Fool here, followed by the Knight of Pentacles with an offer, also has an offer for you, whether or not this is an offer of love. If it's an offer of love, they are moving extremely slowly. So slowly, you may not even be able to recognize that it's a new beginning in love. So just know that there might be offers coming towards you very slowly, but you are encouraged to take a leap of faith and to trust in the universe that this offer is going to pay off. Okay? So Knight of Pentacles also could be talking not just about an offer in love, but also an offer in wealth. So this could be, and not just material wealth, like your ideas about abundance and like I said, you are being encouraged to emulate this Nine of Pentacles energy, and with this Nine of Pentacles, you here and this person coming in with the final pentacle, what you are going to end up with is this Ten of Pentacles, the ultimate. Like this is your legacy, right? And it's your happiness. It's you with children and generations, basically. And this is the ultimate happiness, of course, for you to be in this position where the two of you together. And I'm just, I don't know if my hands will fit all of these together. But here you are. It's like, no, I'm not going to do it. Okay. So the two of you together make up the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles makes up your happiness. So be looking for that slow moving offer in love, because it's going to fit right in. It's going to complete you. I mean, I hate to say that, so corny and cheesy, but wow. I mean, you can't, 1 + 9 = 10 equals ultimate happiness here. All right, my dear Leos, let's see if we can remember how these cards came out. There we go. All right, so free from judgment, free to love. What final, we're going to ask for one more oracle card from the Spirit Animal Oracle, and just to get a final word of guidance about your focus here for your reading. Ooh, interesting. You have Wolf Spirit, and Wolf Spirit is his guidance, her guidance, their guidance. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So, to me, this means that you have everything that you need in order to move forward here, and it's just a matter of recognizing it. So, I think this is pretty much that the universe is saying, dude, you're on the right track. You've got major arcana cards here. Definitely this is something that you have been working on, not just today, but for a while now, and something that you have been thinking about for your future, how it's going to play out. And I think you're in a really, really great space. So, thank you so much, Leo, for this reading. It was beautiful. I hope it resonated with you. If so, shoot me a message. I'd love to hear about it. Otherwise, I hope to see you again next week when we focus on your love reading for the month. Light and love to you.